Hare Krishna everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to our first episode of the Bhagavad Gita series, where we'll journey through the sacred text in a way that's simple and beautiful, just like a story. I am Udit and I'm honored to be your guide on this path. In each episode, we'll focus on one verse at a time, as we promised, breaking it down to explore its deeper meaning and showing how Lord Krishna's teachings can transform our lives. Without any extra effort, just by listening daily, you can embark on a path of inner change. So, give yourself just a few minutes each day, and together we'll explore how these teachings can influence your thoughts, your actions, and your entire life journey. So, let's start with the very first verse of the Bhagavad Gita, a verse that actually sets the stage for the entire epic dialogue. Let's break it down and delve deeper into its meaning.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय.
The verse begins with King Dhritarashtra, a blind monarch who is not just physically blind but also spiritually. He asks his minister Sanjay about the events on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, a place of great historical and spiritual significance. This isn't just any battlefield, it's a sacred land, a Dharma Kshetra symbolizing the battle between righteousness and unrighteousness. Within each one of us, the term Dharma Kshetra implies a place where Dharma or righteousness is upheld. It is a reminder of the moral and ethical struggles we all face in our own lives. Dhritarashtra's blindness is more than physical, it's a symbolic of his spiritual blindness. His inability to see the greater truth and the moral implication of his actions. This sets the stage for the entire Gita, highlighting our own inner battles, our struggles with moral dilemmas and decisions. The Bhagavad Gita is not just a story of physical war, but a metaphor for the internal conflicts we all experience. The words Mamma Pandavacha translates to my sons and the sons of Pandu. Dhritarashtra's attachment to his own sons is evident, yet the Gita urges us to rise above such attachments. This attachment represents the personal biases and emotional ties that we often cloud our judgment and hinder our spiritual growth with. Dhritarashtra questions to the Sanjay that what did they do? This inquiry is just not about the physical actions on the battlefield, it's a deeper quest for understanding our own actions, our karma and its consequences. It prompts us to reflect on the motivations behind our actions and their impact on our spiritual journey. The first verse of the Bhagavad Gita invites us to reflect on our lives. Are we living with spiritual blindness? Are we biased towards our own attachments? How do our actions align with our inner truths? These are the profound questions that the Bhagavad Gita encourages us to explore as we explore this sacred text. Let's remember that the Bhagavad Gita is more than a dialogue between a king and his charioteer. It's a timeless conversation between human soul and the divine. The great teachings of the Gita are universal, transcending time and culture, offering wisdom that is relevant to our lives. It's a guide to living a life of purpose, integrity, and spiritual awareness. The first verse is just the beginning of this profound journey. The Bhagavad Gita invites us to look within, to question our motives, and to seek a higher understanding of existence. So take a moment today, reflect, and let it guide us to our own spiritual awakening. The wisdom of Bhagavad Gita is a beacon of light, illuminating our path towards self-discovery and inner peace. Let these teachings inspire you to live a life of purpose and spiritual fulfillment. And there you have it, the wisdom hidden in the very first verse of the Bhagavad Gita. Stay tuned as we uncover more gems from this divine scripture. Let's do a quick recap. In today's session, we got introduced to the first verse of the Bhagavad Gita, where Dhritarashtra blindness represents the mind's attachment and failure to see the truth. Kurukshetra is a metaphor for the inner struggle we all face between the right and the wrong. Before we finish, I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, experiences, and stories in the comment section below. Lord Krishna encourages us to learn from one another's divine experiences. Your questions and reflections will be answered in the future sessions, so don't hesitate to participate. Now, I'm leaving all of you with 10 minutes of beautiful sadhana music. As you listen, close your eyes and reflect on all the positive things that happened today. Even if the day wasn't perfect, just waking up, breathing, and looking at things and listening to Lord Krishna's divine teachings are blessings in themselves. As time goes on, you'll start to notice more and more good things happening in your life. Let these spiritual teachings settle within and allow them to bring you peace, joy, and inner clarity. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I look forward